So family, I wanted to show you guys a tool that I use in Photoshop that assists in this particular photo, removing a hand. So a lot of times we get photos for the cover that the family requests, and there may be something in their hand, or there may be something in the photo that prevents you from removing the background, or just extracting the cover picture, the person in the cover picture. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to get rid of it. The first thing I do is old school erase. I erase as much as I can with a soft edge with the eraser tool. And I just go around the shape of her body, deleting most of the, I'd already cropped most of the picture out. I'd already cropped most of the other person in the picture out. However, there was still a little bit left. So I just took it old school and erased it like paintbrush, like we had back in the day. You know, sometimes you gotta use your throwback skills. They don't go anywhere. And so all I'm doing is deleting all the little excess of the hands. And as you can see on the other shoulder, there is a little more white, but I'm going to come back to that. So don't think I ignored it. So right now I'm just going to erase the hand that is not on the actual image that I'm going to use. So this would be outside. Basically, this area would be cropped if that hand wasn't there, right? So I just erase it. And now we're going to go in with a tool called the stamp tool. And what the stamp tool is, it's a clone stamp tool. And what it does is it clones an aspect of the picture and like copies it. So clone, copy, same thing. And I make the brush soft in the clone. And then on the Mac, it is the Option key. On a PC, it would be the Alt key. And then I select another layer. And in that layer, I paste, or just press in this case, the cloned, what I cloned. And this was pretty easy because her shirt is white and it already has shadows in it and everything. So all I had to do was literally clone that exact color and some of the textures and the shadows and just draw it back on there. Some of it I'm going to have to go back and delete, but just deleting some of the edge. I'm also going to have to add a little more white, but we're going to select that layer underneath because we duplicated this layer. And I'm going to do a lesson on this, but I just wanted to show you how cool some of the tools that we use in Photoshop. I actually like to know if you use Canva and you had a picture that had a hand in it, or something in the image that was covering a part of the body, or the part of the head, or a hat was cut off. Because I've had cover pictures where a man had a hat on and the hat was cut off, and I cloned the part of that hat and made a whole hat. So I would like to know how you would do that in Canva, because like I said, every day it's advancing and I learn something every day. But for now, this is what I know how to do. This is what I am proficient at, and I know how to go and make it seem like that piece of the shirt that we just created was there originally. Now, we did not forget that white part in the corner over there, but I just want to fine tune her hair. Nobody knows exactly what her hair looked like in the original picture. So we're just, perfecting it to the best of our ability, and nobody will know that we took some of her hair off. So now we're going to go to the other side. We're going to delete this part of her shirt. I believe that little area is maybe her earring, because the other earring was so fancy. So I kept some of it. And bam. So now Can you tell that she was in a picture with another young man? Which in this obituary, rest in peace to Kyra, was her son in the picture, and you can't even tell that it was a hand on there. You see, I'm always trying to like fine tune, and to do that, you definitely have to zoom in a lot to see the discrepancies in there, but just do the best you can. We are paying attention to the small things, but the normal eye will not see what I'm seeing. So that's just me being a perfectionist. But again, this is some skills that you will learn in our advanced Photoshop class. I hope you guys stick around. This obituary is due this weekend. Actually, I'll have it printed and delivered tomorrow. And I think it turned out really pretty. They asked for white, blue, and gold. And of course, it's not done. The inside was really cool. And I want to show you what it looks like. So stay tuned.